Right. Hi, my name is Femi, and I am a fourth-year student here at the Montreal University, taking general science with the hopes of going into the medical field with my degree. I am, as a pre-med student, I'm all about getting to know more about fascia or anything that has to do with the body, the mind. And I'm sitting here with Simone Vertier, who is the founder of the Fascia Training Institute. And I do know she has a workshop coming up soon. So I was hoping she could talk to us more about the workshop and, let me know if it's designed for people like me.
Well, the concussion workshop is actually coming up here at Mount Royal University in May, and it's a 3-day workshop that's offered here. It's designed really specifically for athletic therapists, trainers, physical therapists or physios, massage therapists, and any healthcare practitioner who's interested in promoting healing with somebody who's had concussion. So as a pre-med student, it would definitely be of interest, but it's a practical hands-on workshop where you actually are treating people after they've been assessed by concussion. So sometimes in the past people have been confused that this is an assessment workshop, but it focuses on actually the treatment after assessment. Because out there today, there's a lot of different therapies that are piecemealing, kind of working with concussion. This has a global approach and actually encourages creating a team and who's on that team. And these people that are on your team have worked with concussion for years. So I help people design that team for their, for their practice as well. Because sometimes the manual therapy techniques are optimal and that's what the person needs. But if they need other resources, that's out there for them as well. So, So
practitioners can definitely use this for more than concussion.
What I'm finding it's great for increasing and improving balance for kids and seniors. And it works with headaches, migraines, and also a lot of cervical neck pain. So it can work with people who've had experienced whiplash and not even being diagnosed with concussion, but it can work with all the areas really that regards to pain. And I did have one athlete who was a rugby player who was not able to do a full squat his entire career, and he was 18 years old, so old, but he could never do a full squat in the gym. And his legs were always really super tight, and his athletic therapist and other people were working solely on his psoas and his legs, but he could never do it. And I actually did the concussion protocol on him to see if it would work, and he did a full squat after. So it's changing the brain, but also creating space in the body so there's better range of motion. So the protocol can work for all sorts of different things.
Okay, and I was just wondering, when is it? And
it is actually in May.
Okay.
Yeah, so May 8th through 10th. Okay. It's 3 days long, and it goes into detail about the fascia and how that affects concussion, the lymph and how the fascia affects the lymph, and then again how that affects concussion. So it's really interesting, and again also looking at how the nervous system affects concussion. So if the athlete is in fight or flight, how do you get them out of fight or flight? And that's really the secret sauce that I teach that makes the biggest difference, because you can do 100 modalities from really the best practitioners in the world, and if they're not working, there's a reason. So we look at that reason, and because each athlete's unique and different, their whole history of falling when they were 2, to dental work, to car accidents, to that concussion they just had, or even just a fall on the field, what does that mean to them? It's that whole history, and how to evaluate that and look at that and how that affects their performance. So that's all included in the concussion workshop.
Seems like a lot that's going in the workshop and a lot to be learned. I'm actually looking forward to it. But I just wanted to know, is there a cost for like an early sign-up?
Yeah, actually, for early registration, there's $100 discount. And I do recommend really that people sign up early because the class is small, so that everyone gets hands-on experience with the work. And at the end, each practitioner does a protocol on myself, and I give them feedback, because then they will get their certification really based on a real kind of assessment of their skills.
And do you have any other social media that people can connect with you on?
Yeah, actually, social media is essential. So it's the Fascia Training Institute on Instagram and Facebook. And on Twitter, it's actually Simone Forche. And to email me directly is info@simoneforche.com. And it's right here, the spelling.
Yes.
So if you don't know how to spell it, it's there for you. And yeah, so there's all those ways to get a hold of me to sign up for this workshop.
All right. Thank you, Simone, for coming and telling us more about the workshop. I really look forward to it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.